boy. Great job.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Mission. Jody Sullivan will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. James isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Leroy Ochoa, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bader is in pursuit. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Standing in, Manuel Rincon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Rincon is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but was able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out to center field. Chadwick is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Derek Bernard, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. The pitcher, Darren James, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Here comes the one. There is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. One there. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Now at the plate, Israel Paniagua. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Israel Paniagua.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Brian Valdez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. Line towards center field. Chadwick is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Jody Sullivan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Freddie Elbert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. And there's 1 away. Into the box now, Ruben Links. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Boone Devine. He flew out in his last at bat.
Boone Devine.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Darren James.
Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Called a strike there. 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Rounded down the third baseline. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in, Leroy Ochoa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. bullet back up the middle. Chadwick patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Manuel Rincon. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Derek Bernard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Derek Bernard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce towards the mound. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Leading off the inning, Israel Paniagua, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Israel Paniagua.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Brian Valdez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Rodney Turley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Leading off the inning, Freddie Elbert, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Ruben Links, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward center field. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one, as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
Cut hole.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Now the 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Manuel Rincon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Might have been shooting for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Derek Bernard, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground is short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they pick up no, and they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Broussard is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 31.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Darren James earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jody Sullivan is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Reggie Sinisi records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.